Here is my San Antonio real estate market update with the local real estate news you need to know, including the July 2025 real estate sales data and trends. Average single-family home prices in the San Antonio area increased by 7% in July compared to the same time last year, according to the July Multiple Listing Service report from the San Antonio Board of Realtors. The average price of a home sold in the San Antonio area in July at $401,703 was 7% higher than in July 2024. The median price homes sold for in July was $330,000, which is a 4% increase compared to the July 2024 median price. The number of single-family homes that sold in the San Antonio area in July was 10% lower than the number of homes sold in July of last year, with 2,915 homes sold. Average price per square foot for homes sold in July was $181, which was 1% higher than in July 2024. Breaking that down into existing and new construction homes, existing homes sold for an average of $179 per square foot, which is 1% lower than 1 year ago, while single-family new construction homes sold for an average of $185 a square foot, which is 6% higher than in July 2024. Single-family homes in the San Antonio area stayed on the market for an average of 74 days in July, which was 16% longer than in July 2024. On average, homes sold for just under 94% of their original list price in July. The number of condominiums and townhomes that sold in July was 7% higher than in July 2024, with 47 units sold. However, the average sold price of condos and townhomes at $236,838 was 20% lower than the average in July 2024. Condominiums and townhomes stayed on the market for an average of 118 days in July, which was 79% longer than condos stayed on the market in July 2024. At the end of July, there were approximately 6.12 months of inventory available for sale in the San Antonio area. The number of new listings was about the same as July last year, with 4,921 new listings. There were 2,288 homes under contract at the end of July, which was down 24% compared to July 2024. There were a total of 17,131 homes on the market in the San Antonio area in July, which was 14% higher than in July 2024. Just over a third of the homes under contract in July were new construction homes. We're very fortunate here in the San Antonio area to have a lot of great builders, and they've been adding a lot of new housing units. There were 893 new construction homes under contract in July, which is down 25% from July 2024. With higher inventory, we are now in more of a buyer's market, and buyers today have less competition and are gaining negotiating power. Homeowners contemplating selling need to make sure that their homes are well presented and competitively priced. They may also need to be prepared to offer concessions to differentiate themselves in the market and to compete with the generous incentives and rate buy-downs currently being offered by many new home builders. If you are a home buyer contemplating a move but wondering how and why to buy a home amidst the current mortgage rates, here are a few things to consider. While rates have increased from the historic lows of a few years ago, they're still far below what they have been in recent decades. There are also many mortgage programs, builder promotions, down payment assistance programs, and creative financing strategies available to help home buyers get into a home with a more affordable monthly payment. If you'd like to learn more about down payment assistance programs, available options, contact your trusted mortgage lender or reach out to me for recommendations. for local lenders that can help match you to the best lending options for your situation. While some home buyers have been watching and waiting for prices or interest rates to fall, waiting could be costly. If you are ready and able to buy a home now, it makes sense to get into a home and start enjoying the other benefits of being a homeowner while building equity and net worth. If you're a home buyer, especially a first-time home buyer looking to buy your first home, don't lose hope. Take action. Make sure that you are taking steps to manage your finances, improve your credit, stay informed, and be ready to move forward when the opportunity arises. In this real estate market, it pays to make sure that you are informed about the local market rates and options available for you to make smart financial moves. If you're thinking about making your next move in the San Antonio area, reach out to me today for a no-obligation home buyer or home seller consultation with Trudy Edwards, Realtor with Keller Williams Heritage. Please like and subscribe to receive future updates from my channel.